All right, this is our 15-barrel JV Northwest brew house. It is a combi system, meaning it is two vessels. Each one operates for multiple purposes. We have the mash tun combined with the hot liquor tank, as well as the brew kettle and the whirlpool. What we do is we bring in milled malted barley along with other adjuncts to create different grain bills. As the milled malt and the water combine, it creates a specific temperature range, activating enzymes inside that malt that will convert starches to sugars. We use a very specific temperature range to create the flavor and fermentation profile that we're looking for each beer. Once we've converted those starches to sugars, we then need to use that same vessel as a separation vessel. What that means is the husk of the grain creates a natural filter bed where we pull the sweet wort off the bottom and recirculate it back up on top until that wort runs clear. At that point, the wort's ready to be separated from the mash tun into the brew kettle. That process is called lautering. In the brew kettle here, we lauter the sweet wort over until we've collected enough volume to begin our boil. When we then turn on the steam jackets, calling for on-demand steam, bringing that liquid volume up to temperature, allowing us to do several very important key things to the wort. It sterilizes the wort, it drives off volatile aromatic compounds that are not desirable in the beer. It allows us to add hops, imparting bitterness through the isomerization of alpha acids. What that means is we add hops and the boil breaks down those resins into perceptible bitterness for the beer. It also precipitates proteins out that are unwanted in the boil, and it allows us to concentrate the wort, increasing our sugar content. At the end of the boil, we perform what's called a whirlpool on the same vessel. What that means is we pull the wort off and pump it back in at a tangential flow. What that does is it throws the precipitated proteins and organic matter to the outside of the kettle, where they fall down and condense in the center bottom of the brew kettle. It also gives us another step to add more hops for flavor and aroma, preserving the essential oils that may be beneficial to the flavor and aroma of the beer. Following the whirlpool of the boiled wort, we are ready to knock out into a fermenter. The wort at this point is still above 200 degrees and would kill any yeast cells that it came in contact with. So it's crucial that we chill that wort down to fermentation temperature. The way we do that is through a heat exchanger. It's a series of stainless steel plates with cold city water and refrigerated glycol running on one side with hot wort running against the other side. A series of these plates together create a very efficient heat exchange, allowing us to go from 200 plus degrees to fermentation temperature, somewhere around 70 degrees Fahrenheit, at a rate of about 20 gallons per minute.